Alright, listen up. Because I'm about to drop some serious truth bombs today. You see people out there absolutely crushing it, and you're thinking, what's their secret? Are they just smarter? Did they get lucky? Let me tell you, luck is a tiny piece of a much bigger pie. Have you ever wondered why some people keep rising in their careers or businesses, even if they're not the smartest in the room? The secret is networking. Yeah, I said it. Networking. And I know what some of you are thinking. Oh, networking. So sleazy, so fake. No. We're not talking about that garbage. We're talking about the real deal. The authentic connections, the kind that unlocks million-dollar deals, dream jobs, and opportunities most people never even hear about. This isn't about schmoozing or being transactional. This is about building genuine human relationships, providing value, and understanding that your network is, quite literally, your net worth. The rich, the successful, the people at the top of their game, they understand this on a molecular level. Let's go. Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. Networking is not just about showing up to some stuffy event, awkwardly handing out business cards like they're flyers for a lost cat. It's not about collecting LinkedIn connections like they're Pokemon. If that's your strategy, you're playing checkers while everyone else is playing three-dimensional chess, and you're gonna get smoked. Real networking, the kind that actually moves the needle, is about building authentic, meaningful relationships. It's about human connection, plain and simple. It's about understanding that every single person you meet has the potential to open a door, share an insight, or become a lifelong ally. This isn't a soft skill, people. It's a fundamental pillar of success. Think about it. What's the one thing that can get you access to information before anyone else? What can land you a job offer before it even hits the job boards? What can connect you with an investor who believes in your vision when everyone else is still scratching their heads? It's people. It's always people. Networking is the invisible infrastructure that supports every major career move, every groundbreaking business deal, every significant leap forward. It's the ultimate superpower because it leverages the collective intelligence, experience, and reach of others. You can be the smartest person in the room, but if no one knows you exist, or if you can't connect with the right people, you're shouting into a void. Consider this. A staggering 70% of jobs are filled before they're ever advertised. Let that sink in. 70%. Why? Because someone knew someone who knew the right person. That's networking in action. It's not about nepotism in the negative sense. It's about trust. It's about a hiring manager reaching out to their trusted circle saying, hey, I need a rock star for this role. Who do you know? And if you've built those relationships, if you've put in the work to be top of mind, your name is the one that comes up. This isn't magic. It's the direct result of consistent, genuine effort in building your human capital. The insights you gain from a strong network are often things you'll never find on Google, no matter how good your search queries are. It's the nuanced understanding of market trends before they become mainstream. It's the quiet whisper about an upcoming opportunity. Now, let's talk about how the truly wealthy, the top 1%, approach this whole networking game. Because trust me, they are not just winging it. They understand the profound leverage that comes from strategic connections, and they play this game at a completely different level. It's not about quantity over quality for them. It's about curated, high-impact relationships. They don't network randomly. They network with extreme intentionality and purpose. This is a critical distinction. They treat their network as one of their most valuable assets, and they invest in it accordingly. One of the key strategies you'll see is their participation in high-level masterminds. These aren't your average local business meetups. We're talking about exclusive groups, often with significant buy-ins, where serious players, founders, investors, industry titans, come together to share insights, solve complex problems, and yes, make deals. In these environments, information flows freely, trust is built quickly, and opportunities that would take years to uncover in the real world can materialize in a single conversation. The barrier to entry ensures a certain caliber of individual, fostering an atmosphere of high-value exchange. They also deeply invest in relationships. This isn't just a quick coffee. This is dinners, attending exclusive events together, sometimes even traveling together. Why? Because shared experiences, especially outside of a formal business setting, build deeper bonds and foster a level of trust that transactional interactions simply can't achieve. They understand that business, at its core, is still human to human. When you genuinely like and trust someone, you're far more likely to do business with them, partner with them, or invest in them. This is relationship capital, and it pays massive dividends. Another hallmark of how the rich network is their ability to build cross-industry bridges. They don't just stick to their own little ponds. You'll see tech founders connecting with real estate moguls, venture capitalists having deep conversations with political figures, artists collaborating with entrepreneurs. They understand that innovation often happens at the intersection of different fields. These diverse connections provide fresh perspectives, open up entirely new markets, and create synergies that wouldn't be possible if everyone stayed in their silo. They are constantly looking for those non-obvious connections. Alright, so maybe you're not a CEO or a business owner yet. Maybe you're an employee, grinding it out, thinking, how does this networking stuff apply to me? I'm just trying to climb the ladder. Let me tell you, if you're an employee, networking isn't just important. It's your secret weapon. It's your shortcut to promotions, to landing much better job offers, and yes, even to eventually launching your own damn business someday, if that's your dream. Don't ever think networking is just for the entrepreneurs. It's for anyone who wants to accelerate their career trajectory. One of the most overlooked areas for employees is building networks. Seriously, how well do you know people in other departments? Do you understand what they do, what challenges they face, how your work impacts theirs? So many employees stay in their little departmental silos, and it's a massive mistake. By building strong relationships across your organization, you gain visibility, you understand the bigger picture, and you become known as a collaborator, a problem solver. This makes you infinitely more valuable and puts you top of mind when new projects or leadership roles open up. Then there's the external game. LinkedIn, people. It's not just for posting your resume when you're desperate for a job. Reach out to thought leaders in your industry, people you admire, people whose careers you want to emulate. But here's the key. Lead with value. Don't just send a generic, "Can I pick your brain?" message. Instead, comment thoughtfully on their posts, share an article you think they'd find interesting, or mention something specific you learned from their work. A short, value-first message can open doors you wouldn't believe. Attend webinars and virtual events in your field. And don't just be a passive observer. Ask great questions, engage in the chat, make your presence known in a positive, intelligent way. You'll stand out from the crowd, and often, speakers or other influential attendees will notice. Alright, you get it. Networking is crucial, but do you actually get better at it? How do you expand your circle beyond your immediate colleagues and a few old college buddies? I'm going to give you 5 practical, actionable tips that you can start implementing today. No fluff, just real talk that gets real results. These aren't just theories. These are proven strategies that the best networkers use consistently. So, lean in. Tip number 1, and this is the absolute foundation: give before you ask. Seriously, tattoo this on your brain. So many people approach networking with their hand out, thinking, what can this person do for me? Wrong, wrong, wrong. Flip that script. Think, what can I do for? Offer value. Share a relevant article. Make a helpful introduction. Compliment their work sincerely. Help someone solve a small problem. The key is to give generously and authentically without expecting anything in return. This builds trust and goodwill, which are the currencies of strong relationships. Tip number 2, be consistent, not just impressive. It's not about making one big splash at an event and then disappearing. Networking is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent, low-key engagement. Follow up after you meet someone. Don't just connect on LinkedIn and let it sit there. Comment on their posts thoughtfully. Send a quick email, checking in if you see they've had a win or if something reminds you of them. It's these small, consistent touch points that keep relationships warm and make you memorable. It shows you care beyond the initial interaction. Tip number 3, sharpen your damn pitch. And I'm not talking about a 5-minute monologue about your entire life story. People are busy. Okay, this is a big one. You've built some connections. You're nurturing relationships. Now what? How do you actually your network when you need something without coming across as that sleazy, desperate, transactional person that everyone tries to avoid? You know that guy, the one who only pops up when they want a favor. Don't be that guy, please. It's the fastest way to burn bridges and destroy the goodwill you've worked so hard to build. There's an art to this, and it's all about tact, respect, and maintaining the integrity of the relationship. Here's the absolute key: don't be transactional. People can smell desperation and self-interest a mile away. If your first significant interaction with someone, after a long silence, is a big ask, you're doing it wrong. The foundation of asking for help from your network lies in the continuous investment you've made in those relationships you need anything. It's about the deposits you've made into the relationship bank account. If you've only ever made withdrawals, you're going to be overdrawn real fast. So, what do you do instead? One powerful approach is to ask for advice. Not a direct favor like, can you get me a job? For example, instead of messaging someone saying, hey, I see your company is hiring, can you refer me? Which puts them on the spot. Try something much softer and more respectful. Something like, hey name, I really admire the work you're doing at company, especially mention something specific. I'm currently exploring new opportunities in your field and was hoping you might be willing to share some advice on what skills or experiences you think are most valuable in this space, or perhaps your perspective on the company culture there. See the difference? So, there you have it. The curtain pulled back, the secrets revealed. But here's the real truth. Networking isn't some mystical art reserved for the elite. Networking isn't just for the rich, it's how they became rich. It's a fundamental human skill, a practical set of strategies that anyone, and I mean anyone, can learn and implement to dramatically improve their life and career. It's about being intentional, being genuine, and understanding the incredible power of human connection. Whether you're a student just starting out, an employee looking to climb the ladder, or an entrepreneur trying to build an empire, Your next big opportunity, your next breakthrough, your next life changing moment is already connected to a person. You just haven't met them yet. Or maybe you have, but you haven't cultivated that relationship in the right way. The potential is all around you, waiting to be unlocked. The tools and tactics we talked about today are your keys.